The thing with these auctions is they only have cash, and I am not that organised that I just have cash. So I need to go do that now. There's so many fish and plants and stuff that we'll find stuff for sure. We've got the pond outside, we've got the African cichlids, and now of course we've got a quarantine tank all ready and set up in the garage, so we can buy fish tonight and bring something home and not have to put it with my other fish. I've only got $20, which I was going to just use, but the problem is that they have like hot chips and stuff, and I really want to buy some. I'm just going to quickly get some cash out. That $20 I was talking about, I've apparently lost it. I'm just gonna go get $50 out. Let's see, maybe let's allocate like $30 and see what we can get at a fish auction with $30. I think that sounds like a good amount. Here we are, we have arrived at the auction at Springwood State School, and I am pretty wet because I've been standing in the rain getting my camera out of the car altogether. I just wanted to get in and say hello to everyone first, which is what I've done. So I've actually been here for like an hour and a little bit. It's about 8 o'clock now. I went and got my auction biddy number thing. This is the list here of what they actually have for auction. People get here so early at like 2 p.m. to start setting up, and it's already about 8 o'clock and they haven't even got through the first board. All right, we got Tony up there as well. So Tony has been out of action for a little while. He had a very, very horrible accident. So he's been recovering. He's physically recovered, he was saying, but now it's just the whole, you know, mental toll that that type of thing would take on you. All right, so we've got Finn from Atlas Aquarium doing some filming for us. There's heaps of stalls along here, but what we're going to do first is go visit Eliza. So you might have seen some of Eliza's stuff online. She's got a store called Handpicked Aquatics, which I believe is only online, but she'll do little pop-up stores every now and then, like 100%. Here. So here's Eliza. I'm going to show you guys something really cool that Eliza is selling here. These are like a huge pipette that you can use for fry. You can suck fry up in this and then put them in a separate tank, or what you could do, which is even better if you didn't have another tank, is you could use one of these little things. And so I could get one of these and I could put it on my African cichlid tank, mount it somehow, and then I can put all my little Tanganyika cichlid fry in there.
Exactly. The water will come through here and up to this little part here. From there, we've got a rigid airline. The bubbles can be just really softly on the top there, depending on what your fry needs. And I would normally pop a little sponge on the bottom of it. They are made under license from Lowell's Fish Room in the States. So he's done all the hard work with it, but I truly believe in it and I think they work beautifully.
And you have card, which is amazing. This doesn't count. The $30 cash. I need to find the right card.
What colour do you want?
I think I'll go green. I like the green.
Me too.
I will get the large because I'm going to have to try and mount it somehow anyway, because my tank is wider than this for sure. But we'll work it out. That's a problem for another day. Pleasure doing business with you.
Likewise.
All right. If you just like move around
my
a bit,
$28 was on. Yeah, lift your game, mate.
Yeah,
like, you know,
come on,
we're professionals here.
You're getting paid nothing for this.
Any other thing? 46, 48, $50.
This is Melanatonia dubalei.
But no, it's not.
Crimson spot blue eye. Pseudomuggle liminatus, yeah.
I like the orange one though.
Yeah, that's the female and the other one's a male.
Oh, that's nice.
I thought they were fucking okay. I think that's L397, something like that.
They're beautiful. Got some swordtails.
Yep, Matt from Duthie Aquatics.
Yep.
I have a trio of lyre-tail, swordtails, really nice male, and a couple of regular females.
That's awesome. Is there anything clear we can put them in to look at them? Because you wouldn't want me to take your bucket.
I don't care if you take the bucket, I got a million of them.
Darn it, I almost got a free bucket. Okay, we can give you guys a good close-up of how beautiful these are.
I heard only today that the lyre tails, the males have trouble breeding because of the lyre tails.
Yes, this one, because he's a younger male, it's not as much of an issue. All the fin rays go quite far out, but he will go quite close to the females. I actually saw him doing this last night when I got him in here. You go right up next to them and you see they're going to put him, flick out, hit the female, and that's it.
Okay.
Talk about your 1 second wonders.
And the great thing about these is that they do not need a heater because they're swordtails. They can be outside all year round without a heater. If you saw my video from last week, I'm setting up that garage to be my quarantine and my extra tank area. So I'm thinking I might just take my mollies and stuff indoors for the winter and then put them back out in the pond in the summer instead of trying to put a heater in my pond.
And you get an extra tank inside and the pond's outside.
Exactly, that's my plan. And I love my mollies that much, I kind of just want to have them inside. I want to hang out with them. All right, beautiful. We've got our beautiful lyre-tail swordtails. And then also I'm going to buy some plants as well for my pond. So
Because I'm the world's most organised person, it's really hard to see into any of these bags.
this is very organised actually. I think I'm going to get one of these ones here.
Yes, the copa.
Okay.
And you'll see they get little blue flowers. So underwater, they're fine fully submerged. They'll grow for the surface. Once they break the surface, that's when you'll get these little flowers that'll come up on them. And a really big telltale sign is if they've already broken the surface is all the little hairs that are on the actual stem of the plant. If they don't have the hairs on there, that means they're true submerged grown plants.
Well, they'll be all good then. And then I was also going to get, I think, this one, is it?
Yes, pearlweed.
Yeah, some pearlweed as well.
So these ones are the Guigia, but they're mosaics.
Yeah,
So
nice.
I've cut them so you can see the stem is up there. They'll grow to the palm of my hand size. If you can do a dirted pot, is great. Otherwise, if you just have them in the substrate and put a root tab underneath them, you'll get really good results of them.
They need to have still water on top, or like a lily.
They'll do better with still water, but if you do have some flow, I don't think it's going to be the end of the world for them.
I'm giving Finn a break. Do you have FPOS?
Yes.
You do?
I have FPOS right
Doesn't
here.
count as my $30 cash because he has FPOS again.
And the big question, do you need a receipt?
I thought you were going to say, is it going to decline?
I have more faith in you than that.
I can just pop them in here because I've got this bag going already.
Put that one there, and I'm just going to heat seal this for you.
All right, we've got our plants, and we've got our little fishies, and our little fry box as well, which is going to be very exciting to use. Let's just pray that my African cichlids breed again. This is going to be my luck. They'll never breed again. Because I've been breeding heaps, and now I'm finally prepared for when they do breed again. But
It's always the way.
hopefully they will. You might turn the camera around on Finn because Finn's got some stuff for sale here. Manning his own store, super professional. What
So
do we
this
got
is
here?
just basically a bit of garbage that we found around the shop to get rid of. No, it's not. It's not.
That's why you
This
get
is some
good
of
deals
our custom plants,
Oh.
courtesy of Atlas Aquarium, the best aquarium in Brisbane. We have such numbers as Anubias Pinto, $50. Marble Queen Sword, $20. Mixed moss, $10.
What type of moss is that?
It's mixed.
What's mixed in there?
Well, I don't know. That's why
trust
it's
that.
mixed. Some other bangers from around here. We got Crinum calamastratum, or octopus plant.
I actually haven't seen that before.
Yeah, Katie will be buying this for her
Oh my gosh, $100.
African cichlid tank today.
Yeah, they'll just destroy it.
I don't take card either, so I'll be taking some of the $30. In all honesty, I have not been selling these myself. Jason's wonderful daughter, Ella, has been selling them. These are not my books, but these books are for sale, and I can sell you one. Rigabogan Fish, that's one of the classics. Everyone's got to have one of these. $5, you can have Rotifers and Artemia for marine aquaculturing. A training guide.
I like it.
I think you could get trained by this.
But these might be antique. Like they
I
might
think
be
they're
worth a
all
fortune.
antique. 1983. So that's what, about 10 years before you were born, Katie?
Steve Bain's Rainbowfish books, they're actually really awesome. I've got both
Yeah,
of
fantastic
these.
books.
Very, very good. All
We
right.
got Jason's stall.
Yeah, so if you guys check out Jason's channel, Australian Biotopes, he does incredible biotopes and uses all of these types of things to make them look really natural. Because these are all native Australian
Not all of them.
botanicals? Not all? Okay.
No, I do other stuff as well, just to cater for the overseas sort of market. I just thought there was a niche in the hobby for it, because there's a lot of fish that like Blackwater, and there wasn't really too much of a market in Australia for it, so I thought I'd just bring it into the market.
Practical and a nice decoration.
Exactly.
How are you going with the camera? All right, good, thanks. Let's go and have a look at Aquamunch. So we'll go say hi to Nigel from Aquarium Central, and we'll go say hi to Graham, who I've said hello to before. So look what we've got here. How beautiful is this? Graham has been working very, very hard to get all of these designs ready for Aquamunch.
Yep, and we've just expanded, so I've got to redesign the page again.
Oh no.
No. We got the brine shrimp and the bloodworm flake and gels coming out.
Yeah.
And this top secret product, but you've even seen it before.
Ooh, I
I
have
did.
seen this one before.
This is the decapsulated brine shrimp eggs. So this is a game changer for extremely time poor, lazy fish keepers like myself, because you just add it in. So I've got 80 aquariums at home, and 25 of them have fry, and this will be suitable for all types of fish, and I'm using them in particular for L numbers like your Hypancistrus. So part of the perks of spending the last year and a half involved with this is I get to go through this.
And that's what I'm going to feed to some of my fry when I have one.
Yeah. Today's my first time repping the shirts. The logo turned out pretty nice, actually.
Yeah, that is nice. I like
My
it.
friend designed it. So the thing I'm really proud of, though, is from start start to finish, it's all Australian.
Yeah.
Made in Australia, Queensland, developed by Australians. We have a really, really cool team in the workshop, in the factory, who keeps up with our crazy ideas, and we keep introducing new lines.
What are we going to eat today, Katie?
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was coming to ask you. I was like, do you have a new one to try? No, I remember from last time.
I'll pass on that one.
That's the one that we shouldn't eat.
I'll pass on axolotls.
There's no way.
It's squashed silkworms. Review. No thanks.
What's your most delectable cuisine you have on this table here?
It would have to be the axolotl excel.
Insects, squid, salmon, silkworms, black butterfly, mealworm, cricket.
Here we go.
Alright, Jägermeister.
What does it taste like?
It's got notes of aniseed, bugs.
Reading the ingredient list. It's got notes of reading ingredients.
Good work.
I'm very impressed. So these are really, really cool. These are balloon sunshine rams. So $50 for 5 of these sunshine balloon rams. Sorry, I keep saying mollies. That's what I had to show you. So these have a really long name. They're like the Japanese platinum sky blue guppies, but they're a bit stressed, but when their colour comes out, they're a beautiful topaz blue, and I've never seen guppy females this stunning.
Ooh, yeah, they look very yellow right now. They are gorgeous, and they're so huge. Like, look at them. That's my finger.
So these are Hellboy star tail betas. Unfortunately, I got passed in. We brought these in. Had $35 on them. I didn't sell. I couldn't believe it.
And we need to go bid on some fish, because I need to buy fish tonight for $30. So, frontosa. I don't need a frontosa. We just need to find something that's worthwhile having.
I've got 3 Madakas. The reserve is $30. 3 platinum Madakas for $10. $10
right,
for 3
I'll do it.
platinum. Got sold for $4.72. Sold. We got 3 bags.
Great. Beautiful. I lost my fish anyway. Where did they go? Oh, they're in a bucket over here. These guys here are called platinum rice fish, and these look beautiful in ponds. Everyone's been telling me to get these instead of the guppies, but I was putting it off because they just don't look that colourful from the side, and they're also kind of expensive normally. Normally, like bare minimum, these guys would go for around $20 each. And I got these for $30 for not just this bag, but I got 2 other bags, and there's 3 in each bag, so I've got 9 altogether if my math is correct. And so that's $180 worth of these for $30. How good is that? You can get some really good buys here at these auctions. So I'm so happy with that, because I probably wouldn't have tried these if I didn't get them for that cheap. So I'll finally be able to test them in the pond, see how they look, but we'll put them in the quarantine tank first that we set up. So what we're going to do is we're going to finish up here and get home, and we'll pop these guys in the quarantine tank. So I'll see you when we get there.
Here's the rice fish is going to turn into.
That's what it grows in.
Yeah, this guy, that's a Malawi Barracuda. But they're really predatory, hey?
Absolutely predatory.
So I don't have any of them. I can see his teeth from here. He looks like he would eat everything. That's so cool. All right, so we're back home, and these fish are so hungry. It is their food time. So I'm gonna give them some food, but I just had a little bit of a rest because it's been a very big day. We do need to get these fish into the quarantine tank. So I've got them just on the kitchen table here. Righty. So I am just going to use this as a specimen container, like what some people suggested when I go and catch native fish. I think that's a really great idea. Let's get that out of the way. So you can actually have a good look at them, and then we'll pop them in from here into the tank. So here's these guys from the top. And apparently they're going to look really nice out in the sunlight as well. So they get a really nice shine to them, and they're very, very hardy. So they don't need a heater at all. I could put these guys out there, and then I can maybe bring my mollies and stuff in during the winter and have a tank inside for them. All right, I can see they've all gone in. They're all just having a little swim around, having a look in the tank. It's kind of cute how they all school together. They seem to like to stay together. You can see a few over in the corner. So we'll leave them in there for tonight and let them just have a bit of a rest. These guys are not made for viewing from the top, unlike the rice fish. See a female at the front there? Got our beautiful male just there. Oh my gosh, that is just gorgeous. It's beautiful longtail. Because there's so much poo in here, I'm actually just going to use a net and scoop them out, especially since they're bigger. They're going to be easier to scoop like that. Pop the male in. In he goes. And then we get the females. And there you go. Perfect. All right. That'll just cover it a little bit more, just to make sure that we don't lose any guys from jumping. So they're nice and safe and sound. So I hope that you enjoyed seeing the video as well and coming along to the auction and seeing what we've got there at the auction, because it's always a lot of fun just being able to go and see everyone and have fun. Make sure you give the video a like if you liked it. Let me know what you think of the auction and the new fish. And if you haven't already, I would love for you to consider subscribing to the channel too. Just really helps, and you can hit the little bell icon to get notified each time I upload a new video so that you don't miss any. Well, I'm gonna feed these guys, but I will see you in the next video. Bye. All right guys, I'm gonna feed you. Don't worry.